Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Olga. If you're new here, nice to meet you. For some fortune, you end up into this channel, and I hope you have a really good time and enjoy this video. Let's get into it now. Wow, imagine playing in such a place. Like, sometimes I'm so jealous of these people. I don't know if you hear, I said, sometimes I feel so jealous because of these people. Like, they deserve it, of course, but anyway. Wonderful. Such a master of, like, some people are just crazy talented. I just cannot. Really, so much. With the closed eyes, I can't even play like a normal chord without looking at it, but anyway.
No more tears, my heart is dry. I don't laugh and I don't cry.
Unexpected? I didn't expect this type of timbre, you know? So of the
go out of my door and leave just like you did before. I know I said that I was sharp, but a rich man can't imagine Paul. One day, baby, we'll be old.
Oh wait, I forgot completely. So he's the creator of this song? This song is hella famous, but I never knew that this is the creator of this song? Beyonce. Hi.
Stories that we could have told. Little me and little you kept doing all the things they do. They never really think it through, like I can never think it true. Here I go again, the blame, the guilt, the pain, the hurt, the shame, the founding fathers of our blame.
And just like taking, I'm gonna speak about like the technical part of how he plays the guitar, because like you need to have such a control on your hands when it just makes these movements, you know, just like you take off the hands from the guitar and you play it so well. Like you have such a incredible control of the situation. Ladies and gentlemen, only 3 minutes of the song and I'm already going crazy.
Baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. And think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. And think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. And think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. And think about the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. And think about the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. And think about the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old.
Well, even like the lyrics, of course, they are speaking about like how our life now seems in such a tragedy, you know, we just leave everything inside of the emotion, you know, But sometimes when we take off ourselves from the, being in this type of a mood and just like, observing it, you just see how much and how meaningless some things are. Because, like, if we're gonna have this fortune to be old, because, like, I think that being old is just like, of course, like, to be sincere and honest, getting old, it's not easy, okay, for the health and like the body and all those things. But it's kind of a fortune, like you've been through so many things and you're still standing, you're still alive, still going with such a like incredible amount of things that you just like experience in this life. And this is just like crazy, And I just lost my completely my thought, but I was saying that in 10 years and 20 years and 30 years, all of this situation will not gonna make any sense, because like we're gonna see at the situation and we're gonna feel different about what could happen, what happened, what we should not do, what we like supposed to do, and just like, from like a movie, observing it. And sometimes I notice this too in my life in general, that like sometimes when you are not inside the emotion but you just observe it, you just like take the step back and you just look at it and you feel like this is just the emotion, like some mistakes, they're just life, and yeah, I always and always and always and always admired people who play so well the guitar and other instruments, because like it requires so much of the muscle memory.
Oh, baby, with you. Oh, baby, with you. Oh, baby,
Vibing. Look at this. They're just enjoying the music. This is so beautiful.
I want you to try to do something with me tonight. So
That
every night when I sing this song,
that would be.
there's a place I need to go to
I'm
in
gonna
order to sing
place
it, you know?
you.
It needs to be honest.
Wait, I ruined such a beautiful moment. Wait a second. I'm gonna go.
In order to sing it, you know? It needs to be honest. And so I go to a place. See, I know some of you are translating the song through your own prisms, and that's good, that's fine. This is just as much your song as it is my song. So you're allowed to think of it as a hopeful song. You're allowed to think of it as carpe diem, seize the day. But for me, it's a song about loss. You know?
About loss?
I remember the day that I wrote it, I remember the girl I wrote it about, and I remember the conversation we had, and I remember sitting down. I had this apartment with a wooden floor, and we were sitting down on that floor and we were talking, and I remember something she said, and I remember something I said, and I remember something she said, and I remember something I said back. And I remember it because I remember the look in her eyes as they broke into more pieces than they were made of. And I remember seeing that look, and I remember thinking, God, how do you...
And I remember her eyes broke in more pieces. This is what he said. Just like such a poetry. This is such a poetry for me. Ah! God damn it!
Take words back. There's no amount of sorries that can take these words back, but there they were, And I remember her not saying another word, just getting up and turning around. I remember looking at her back as she went farther and farther away to the door, and she kind of slowed down, and I guess she was waiting for me to say something, but I didn't, and then she just opened the door. She walked through the door, and And she closed the door, and
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes, like when something happens, like when you observe it, taking the step back, like in this situation, of course, like in that moment, that day, maybe he didn't do that, but like, do you understand how the situations and how like life, when we look at this, like from a prisma of a film, it looks so inspiring. So I really wanna express this, like this this feeling when it comes through your bones, just like showing you that this is what is being a human being, like really, because god damn it, I get emotional. Crying because I'm inspired. Catch myself on remembering things. I'm thinking like about the lights, about the smell, about like especially the light, because the light is something like so powerful, like the movements of the bodies. And yeah, this is so inspiring, really, a lot. I cannot even express this.
she closed the door, and I just fell down immediately. You know, my ear was against the wooden floor. I could hear the reverberations of her footsteps as she was fading away from my life forever, And at that moment, I knew that I will never have her again. Whatever it is that we had is over. And it's not like I sing this song about her anymore. That's in the past. It's a million light years away. But, it's still... You need to find some place to go to when you sing this song. You need to find some loss inside you, these caverns of your own topography, And you try to give them a voice. And so what I want you to do, just for tonight, is I want you to try to go through this specific translation with me tonight. I want you to close your eyes, really just close your eyes and try to envision in your mind's eye, in your heart, somebody that you lost in your life and you'll never see again, and try to really...
You're not doing this to me. You're not gonna do this to me. Ren already is doing something. He's collecting our tears, okay? You're not gonna do this. No, you will not gonna do this. Don't, please.
Did they change it all? Did they change their hair? And how are they looking at you? Is it with blame? Is it with guilt? Is it with forgiveness? Is it with anger? Is it with love? Is it with compassion? Is it with empathy, with understanding? What is it that they show you, And I'll try to really see them. And then we're going to try to sing this song again, From this place. And the secret is not to succumb to depression because of loss. This loss creates these caverns of your landscape, and it's just a beautiful place to walk in, and we must give them a voice. Otherwise, they weigh us down. And so loss becomes just another beautiful way.
That's all because of you, Sam. How could you make me cry so much again?
Give it a voice and dignity and beauty. One day, baby, with you, oh baby, with you, and think about the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, with you, oh baby, with you, and think about the stories that we could have told.
Feeling like at the concert.
One day, it's all we got. One day, it's all we got. One day, it's all we ever really got. One day, it's all we got. One day, it's all we got. One day, it's all except for one. I got no regrets, baby, I got no regrets. Lord, I got no regrets, except for you. One day, baby, we'll be young. Oh, baby, we'll be young. And think about the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be young. Oh, baby, we'll be young. And think about the stories that we could have told. One day, one day, one day, one day. So we got now.
I have so many thoughts to share with you.
My baby, my pretty little babe, my pretty little
God
baby,
damn it.
sweet love of mine. One day, baby, you're
Beyond, beyond,
Oh,
beyond, beyond the
baby,
surface, beyond the universe, beyond.
think of all the stories that we could have told.
Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Stand ovations. Stand ovations. God damn it. My light and I felt like I've been at the concert, to be sincere, like really. I don't know about life, anything, okay? I'm too young. I don't want to pretend like I'm wise or something, but it's a really, really, really wonderful thing to experience all the life through all its shades, okay? And life is made, in my opinion, from what I just had, just a short term of life, okay? Being inside the feeling, not trying to escape from it, not trying to kind of find other emotion like staying positive or something. No, it's like every emotion and every situation needs to be experienced. It needs to go through your bones, through your skin. It what builds you, it like makes you evolving from some situations, from some things, from some emotions, and it's really helping. Sometimes when you feel like that there's nothing right, in reality there's like around you is going so many right things that you don't understand because you don't have this like power for now. Thank you for watching this video with me. If you have some other suggestions, guys, I'm gonna enjoy reacting this with you. Bye bye, guys, a big kiss.